inaugural year of the NFL on the Sega Sports Network. I'm Clark Dishman, and for the next 25 weeks, we'll be bringing you all the action, from exhibition all the way to the Super Bowl. As we roll the calendar over to the Big 2000, people around the world are raising questions about what the next millennium will have in store. We also have some questions about the year 2000 and how exactly it will impact the NFL. Will the champs come back to win yet another Super Bowl? Or will they be dethroned along the way? Will it be an era of offense? Or will the crushing defense of yesteryear return? Will even more records fall? Or will some forever withstand the test of time? These are some of the questions we hope to answer along the way in a game where millions of viewers and thousands of fans watch a battlefield of 100 yards for 60 minutes, where 22 men from two teams fight for the right to one single ball.
It's been a long break since Super Bowl 33, but we are finally ready to start again as the preseason is upon us. Hello, everybody. I'm Dan Stevens with Peter O'Keefe, and this should be a fantastic game. Well, Peter, what do you think of this matchup?
The Seahawks are a very interesting team, Dan, and a team to watch in '99. Why are they so interesting? Well, the main reason is a new head coach. Here's a guy that comes in with Super Bowl experience, has total control, and is willing to, shake things up a bit. This will quickly become a very different team from the 8-8 Seahawks we saw a year ago. Taking the field to face them is New England. Ever since Super Bowl 31, the Patriots have relinquished some of their power in the AFC East. A few nagging injuries and some tough breaks have just served to fuel the fire to get back into the big game and win it all.
Peter, thanks.
They call head. It is tail. They choose to receive.
The Seahawks choose to receive. Let's get started. Vinatieri signals to the referee for the kickoff. And he boots it away. And at the end of the return, he gets taken down. First and 10. And he's leveled. He'll lose a couple. Tackled by Brewski. About a 2-yard loss. Ball at the 17-yard line. Kitna throws. It will be third down. Ball at the 17-yard line. Kitna passes to the left sideline. It will be fourth down. John Kitna was this close from throwing an interception on that play.
Some quarterbacks believe in their arms so much that they can't see what's in front of their face. That pass was doomed before he threw it.
Fiegels comes into the game, and he'll punt the ball after a 3-and-out. It's high. Brown fields it, and he picks up a little on the return before being tackled. First and 10. Bledsoe goes left. Coates gets the pass. Tackled by Brown.
What a marksman. He knows just where to shuttle the ball so the receiver alone has a shot at it.
Drew Bledsoe relied on his incredible arm for a devastatingly accurate pass. Great pass. Ball at the 43-yard line. Passes. 94 is heading the wrong way, and it's intercepted.
Man, that linebacker showed us hands of a wide receiver. Way to pick off that pass.
Chad Brown really made a great play, and it wasn't just dumb luck, Peter. He was standing exactly where he should have been.
That's right. That ball would have either dropped in his hands or ricocheted right off of him. I bet he's glad he caught that.
His team's offense is pretty happy, too. They take the field. First and 10. Strong uses the stiff arm. Tackled by Thomas.
Second down.
Max Strong made a powerful stick on that play. You know, Peter, he's the kind of running back that works on his upper body in the gym as well as his legs.
That's right, Dan. A good stiff arm is about more than brute force. It's all about timing, knowing when to get that arm out there and stop the other guy cold.
It's second and 9. Kitna goes center field with the pass. That will bring up a third down situation. To Bucky Jones. Really had a lot of things going on there, all of them good. He had to keep his eye on the ball, knock it away, and still stay close to his man in case he missed. Ball on the 49. It's snapped. Kitna passes right, and he throws it incomplete, too far in front of the intended receiver. And that brings up fourth down.
Dan, this is what defensive coordinators mean when they talk about owning the field. You push the offense into a third and long situation, and you swat them down.
Fiegels is going to punt it away after a 3-and-out by the offense. First and 10. There's the snap. Bledsoe tosses right. Falk gets it. That will be a first down, Peter. He just made enough yards. A gain of 12.
Really a great twofer from the wide receiver there, Dan. He brings down the completion, then takes off and gets the extra yards.
It's first and 10. Bledsoe passes left. That's That brings up second down.
A fine job of knocking down the pass by the defense. It's their job to knock that ball down in any way. Hit, strip, punch, whatever works.
Willie Williams might have made some contact downfield, and that might have been a penalty.
Not if he was looking back at the ball, Dan, which he was. That's just hard-nosed defense there.
Ball on the 31. Bledsoe throws middle. It's third down. Ball at the 31-yard line. The snap. Bledsoe throws long right. It's fourth down.
That was a bad pass, right into coverage.
Drew Bledsoe really made a poor choice with that throw. I'll tell you, anytime you give a defender a turnover opportunity like that, you take your life in your hands. Johnson will punt it away for the first time in the game. There's the height. Galloway gets the punt. Galloway dragging tacklers. A 59-yard punt on the play. Nice kick. It's first down, 10 yards to go. And he's hit and hit hard at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Eaton. Ball on the 26. The snap. Gitna passes it middle.
Oh boy, those accuracy numbers are troubling. He just isn't sticking those balls between the numbers.
Ball on the 26. It's high. Gitna goes long right. Someone deflected the ball. Fourth down.
Nice play. You know, I like this secondary. Look at how they knocked the ball away there.
Bucky Jones prevented a completion there. The receiver had it served right to him.
The difference, Dan, between getting the ball and getting a penalty is just a fraction of a second. Fantastic timing by the defense.
Eagles will punt it away after a 3-and-out. Brown fields the punt. A 63-yard punt on the play. Terrific pick. First and 10. Past the line, and he gets a few, but the D sure made him pay the price. Tackled by Sinclair. 3 yards on that play. Ball on the 31. There's the snap. Bledsoe over the middle. Third down. Darrell Williams really made a terrific defensive play. Notice how he keeps his gaze on the ball throughout.
That's what makes that a great defensive play instead of a penalty. That was all ball.
Ball on the 31. Bledsoe throws to center field. Rose plucks it down, and he'll be plenty past the first down. A gain of 34. Drew Bledsoe put that football right in the hip pocket of the receiver.
Oh, I think some of those receivers ought to be drawing half a paycheck this week. He's making it too easy on them.
Oh, you think so, huh?
Yeah.
Are you willing to take a pay cut on the days when I'm saying all the brilliant stuff?
And when would that be?
It's 1st and 10. It's snapped. Ball brings it right. Tackled by Williams.
Great run by the running back there. But what's really impressive is the blocking by that line.
Ball on the 29. The snap. Ball finds a gap, and he's pounded to the ground, but will be close to the 1st down. Tackled by Williams. 4 yards on the play. And it's the end of the 1st quarter, and we're still stuck at 0-0. Ball on the 25. Bledsoe passes it right. That'll bring up 4th down. Bledsoe just seemed to panic on that play. He threw the ball into a sea of defenders.
Oh, Dan, he was just lucky that wasn't an interception. Those linemen must be fuming that they couldn't get that pick.
It'll be a 42-yard attempt, well within his range. It's up. It's good. He gets the long shot and adds 3 to the score. There's the first points of the game. They lead it 3-0. Vinatieri gives the referee the signal for the kickoff. And it's off. And he gets a nice little pickup before being taken down. Their brand new 1st down, 10 yards. There's the height. Richard catches the ball. Tackled by Malloy.
He caught that ball with his hands there. Perfectly thrown, perfectly caught.
Mike Pritchard snatched the ball downfield to continue the offensive drive. Good catch.
Dan, that play was executed so well, the quarterback could probably throw with his eyes shut.
Well, now, why would he do that, Peter? He'd miss seeing those great catches.
It's just a figure.
Oh, I see. It's height. Scramble. Not only did he lose the yards, but he really took a shot there. Tackled by Bruce. 5-yard loss on the play. Ball on the 28. There's the snap. Kitna way down the right sideline. Incomplete. It sailed over the head of his receiver. It's 4th down.
Nice. The defense did a good job of forcing them into a 3rd and long situation and stopping them short.
Thiegels comes into punt after a 3-and-out by the offense. Brown pulls it down, and he'll pick up a few on the return before being tackled. First down, 10 yards. It's high. Falk with the stiff arm. Tackled by Sinclair. Kevin Falk showed with that move that he's a physical player as well as a finesse runner.
I'll say, that defender was looking through his ear hole when that play was over.
I can hear the little cartoon birds tweeting from up here. Ball on the 28. Off the toss. Peter, that was a punishing blow delivered in the backfield. Tackled by number 90. 4-yard loss on the play. Ball at the 24-yard line. Jefferson tackles it. Tackled by Williams. Sean Jefferson did a nifty job catching the ball there. Now, he's a receiver that a quarterback can really count on. Johnson, after a 3-and-out, will punt it away. A hike. Galloway catches the punt, and he picks up a couple on the return, and then gets brought down. First down, 4 more tries. Kitna tosses left. Pritchard gets the ball. Tackled by number 59. So, we're at the 2-minute warning. Mike Pritchard pivoted back to get the ball, and that really shut the defender out of the play.
Totally. A defender can't let his man control position like that. The receiver was in perfect position.
You know, Peter, this receiver is a nightmare for the defense. He's got great hands, and he knows just where to be on the field. 2nd and a yard. He stopped short of the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Slade. Ball at the 29-yard line. There's the hike. Kitna looks, throws long left. Incomplete pass. He led his man on the pass, but by too much. It will be 4th down. John Kitna threw a poor pass that should have been intercepted.
That's right. If the ball was intercepted, it would have been 6 the other way.
Eagles is going to give the ball away after a 3-and-out. It's snapped. Brown catches a 60-yard punt on the play. Terrific kick. First and 10. Bledsoe passes it left. Floyd catches the pass. Tackled by Smith. Chris Floyd really played it smart on that reception. He made sure the defenders had 0 chance of knocking it away.
Damn, this guy's really fun to watch. He's always plotting, always looking for a little better field position.
I'll tell you, he's a dangerous weapon in the offense's arsenal. You give him a little wiggle room downfield, it's at your peril. It's 2nd and 4. The height. Rutledge gets it. He got very close to the first, and then he stopped cold. Tackled by Smith. Gain of a couple on the play. Ball on the 37. Floyd slips past the line. He's well past the mark. That's a first. The Patriots take their first time out.
Dan, the defense has to hold the line early on so they don't get into those 3rd and short situations. The defense really wants the offense in a 3rd and 7, a 3rd and 8 situation, so it's harder for them to convert.
First and 10. There's the height. Falk gets the pass. Tackled by by number 90.
That's their second
That's a
charge.
great grab there by the wide receiver.
The Patriots take a timeout. That's their second. Kevin Falk snagged that ball for a key reception.
This guy's got dynamite hands, and he
Yeah.
knows just where to be on the field to make the play.
Ball on the 41. Bledsoe looks, then throws center field. Glenn was the intended receiver, incomplete. That brings up third down. Drew Bledsoe really did a poor job reading the defense on that play. You know, with so many defenders in that region, there must have been somebody open somewhere.
Well, when a quarterback starts to panic, he gets tunnel vision, Dan. He narrows his options down to one guy in heavy coverage.
Passes. Glenn catches it. Tackled by Spring. Terry Glenn did a good job tucking the ball in after he made that catch.
It was a great catch all around, Dan. He must sweat stickum through his palms.
Johnson is back and will punt it away. There's the snap. And it's the end of the half, 3-0. They're taking their time here, Peter.
Well, Dan, now is when you want to chew up as much time as possible. Take the game clock down to the last second if you can.
Peterson signals the referee for the kickoff. Michelle Westfall has a halftime update for us. Michelle?
Dan, I did manage to catch up with the coach of the Seahawks at halftime. He said that he was happy with how the team performed in the first half. And if they can keep up the intensity, they should be able to come out on top.
Thanks, Michelle. First and 10. The defense is showing blitz. The snap. Bledsoe passes to the right sideline. It's second down. Drew Bledsoe really botched that pass.
Whoa.
He'd better settle down or he could do some real damage to his team by throwing an interception. Second and 10. Looks, then passes right. Jefferson catches the ball, and he gets the yards. Then he runs out of bounds. He's just past the marker. That will be a first down. A gain of 10 on the play. It's a first down. Sean Jefferson reversed himself at the last minute to come back for that catch.
If I was facing big bruisers like that, I'd want to put as many hash marks between me and them as possible. But he came back.
Hey, praise for the big bruiser himself. Wise move. That was reverse made for a solid reception. Kevin Falk saw the opening in the defensive line and just motored right through. Nice execution by your friends on the offensive line, Peter.
Beautiful, Dan.
Second and 3. It's Mike. He gets a couple and then gets killed. Tackled by Brown. A gain of 1 on the play. Ball on the 45. The snap. Bledsoe looks, throws long right, and that brings up fourth down. Drew Bledsoe must have really been rattled on that play. I'll tell you, that ball could easily have been scooped up by a defender.
Oh, big time. Maybe he got hit a little too hard earlier in the game and went colorblind for a few minutes. I don't know.
Johnson is back and will punt it away. There's the height. And a fair catch is signaled for. And it sails out of bounds after a nice punt. The Seahawks will go on offense. First and 10. Passes middle. Galloway catches the pass, and he will have enough yards for the first down. A gain of 11.
Great job. The receiver slips back to pick up that reception.
Joey Galloway made a brainy move there by coming back upfield to make the catch.
Brainy, Dan?
Brainy, you know, intelligent.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't coach that. It's first and 10. It's snapped. The ball's tipped. Penalty marker down on the play.
Pass interference. Number 52 on the defense. First down and spot a foul.
You know, he may have thought he just tried to get his hands up for the ball, but that was clearly interference. Everyone on this team is keeping themselves in control, and as a result, they haven't logged very many penalties. Dan, this is smart football.
It's first down, 10 yards to go. Waters around his right tackle.
He's having real difficulties finding his receivers so far, and these are the numbers that prove it.
It's now 2nd and 8. Kitna passes long right. 3rd down. Lawyer Malloy was in perfect position to try for it. The quarterback shouldn't have thrown that ball into such tight coverage.
Well, he must have thought the D would have gotten the call for interference, but the secondary timed that one beautifully.
Ball on the 43. There's the snap. Kitna tosses it left. Galloway gets the ball. Tackled by Law. Joey Galloway had to reach out a little to make that catch, but he recovered nicely.
Dan, a receiver can be vulnerable when his hands are away from his body like that, but he did a great job pulling the ball close as soon as he got it.
You can't coach that, can you?
You can't. He really needs to step up his returns. His stats are showing frustrating low numbers for him.
Brown catches it, drags the tackler. A 59-yard punt on the play. Nice kick. First and 10. The height. Bledsoe throws it middle. It'll be 2nd down.
He threw that one into a sea of the wrong colored jerseys. He better look for the open man. And believe me, that receiver was not open on that play.
Drew Bledsoe was trying to rely on his arm to be able to sneak the ball in, but I'll tell you, the coverage was just too tight, Peter.
That's right. You couldn't have fit a baseball in there. It was so tight.
It's 2nd and 10. Throws to center field. Jefferson was the intended receiver on the play, but it falls incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Dan, he may have gotten a little too hyped up on that pass. That was an erratic throw that really missed his man.
Drew Bledsoe really didn't seem to have a good handle on that play. That pass was woefully ineffective.
It's hard to say on that one who blew their assignment. But that pass looked like a drunk duck with a poor sense of direction.
Sees an option to his right. Floyd catches it. Tackled by Bellamy.
Oh, the wide receiver does a brilliant job snatching the ball out of the air.
Chris Floyd used his hands to catch the ball, and that's how you want to do it. Catch with the hands and then bring it into the body.
That's right, and a smart move to bring the ball in and protect it from the defenders.
Johnson is going to punt it away after a 3-and-out by the offense. There's the height. Galloway gets the punt. Galloway calling a tackler. It's a short return, and then he gets brought down. Their brand new first down, 10 yards. the ball. He's got the first down. 15 yards on the play.
It's all about speed. Boy, he just flat out beat his defender down the field.
Mike Pritchard did a great job to get open and has one of the fastest 40-yard times in the league.
You know, Dan, I was watching him do some sprints in practice, and he's almost as fast as me.
Yeah, right. In your dream. Waters from the toss. He's at the 40. Tackled by Malloy.
The line is really making some offensive plays happen. They're clearing the decks and allowing room for the runs.
Ricky Waters is loving the blocking he's getting.
Well, all he has to do is follow the huge surge up front. He basically gets sucked forward with the whole line.
Ball at the 37-yard line. And he throws it incomplete, shy of the intended receiver. That will bring up a third down situation. Ball on the 37. The snap. Kitna throws.
This accuracy rating is showing a real failure on his part to connect with his receivers. Too many incompletions, too many missed opportunities.
Now, boy, I'll tell you, this is a pretty long attempt, a 54-yarder. It's away. And there was not enough air under that kick. Fall short, no good. The Patriots will take over near midfield. It's 1st and 10. It's tight. Bledsoe throws his left. Falk catches the pass. Tackled by Williams. Kevin Falk caught the ball downfield for a picture-perfect completion. Here we are at the end of the third quarter of play. 3-0. Ball on the 47. From the pitch to the right sideline. He's at the 40, and he has the first down. 12 yards on the play.
How important is this offensive line? I seriously believe that their blocks are adding 3 to 4 yards on every run.
Kevin Falk surged forward there. You know, it's like he's riding the wave of linemen through the defense.
Dan, it's all about blocking. By the time that running back gets to the line of scrimmage, it's Swiss cheese city.
I guess you're talking about the holes in the line. Is that it?
Yeah.
Good. I just want to make sure I'm following you.
Yo, that's my D. That's how we do it in my house.
First down, 10 yards. Bledsoe goes center field with the pass. Glenn gets the pass. He's got the first down and then some. A gain of 28.
That was a nice job of the quarterback putting the ball exactly where the receiver can get it, but the defense can't.
Drew Bledsoe cocked his arm and unleashed a near-perfect pass. The receiver only had to put up his hand.
That's right, he must have crosshairs over his visor. With accuracy like that, the defense has their work cut out for them.
1st and 10. It's snapped. Wow, that was a big hit. Delivered right at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Simmons. A loss of 1 on the play. Ball at the 13-yard line. There's the snap. Bledsoe straight for the end zone. It's picked off. 27 carrying defenders.
It's all about positioning, Dan. The defender was able to pick off that ball because he made sure he was in its flight path.
Willie Williams had a big smile on his face as he walked back to the sideline. He knows how important that pickoff was.
But meanwhile, Dan, the quarterback seemed to have some choice words for himself as he left the field. He knows he shouldn't have thrown that one.
He knows now. First and 10. Runners forces through the line.
As you can see, they've really excelled in bottling up any running plays thrown against them. I don't see any weaknesses in their rushing defense.
Second and 7. Throws middle.
The defense has woven a pretty tight net here that hasn't been letting any passes slip through. They've posted some good defensive numbers.
Ball at the 22-yard line. The snap, Kitna downfield to his left. Fourth down.
You know, I hate to pick on the guy, but that is some uninspired passing out there. He's got to take a deep breath and think before he just flings them out like that.
John Kitna did a poor job reading the field on that play. The ball was up for grabs, Peter.
Dan, he's just damn lucky that a member of the secondary wasn't one of the ones who grabbed it. Otherwise, he'd be warming his buns on the sideline right now.
There's the height. Brown will return the punt. He's at the 35, and he only picks up a couple on the return. First and 10. Ball getting past the line. Peter, after picking those yards up, he is just ground into the turf. Tackled by number 90. A gain of 3. It's second and about 7 yards. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Two minutes on the game clock. Barrels ahead. Big hit after picking up a couple. Tackled by Kennedy.
That's their first charge timeout.
About 2 yards on the play. The Seahawks take a timeout. That's their first. The clock is at 1:55. The defense falls on it. Gets possession.
Notice how many times he's been the one to come up with the football after the fumble? A good defender has to be prepared for anything, even becoming a ball carrier.
First down, 4 more tries. Kitna way down the left sideline. And he leaves his man by too much. Incomplete. Second down. John Kitna threw a pass that really didn't seem to have much behind it. The receiver never had a chance at it.
Oh, it's all about discipline. No matter how bad the pressure is, the quarterback has to relax and throw smart passes, or he's liable to throw an interception.
It's now second and 10. Downfield to his right.
He's got to start hitting his targets better. Those accuracy numbers are way too low.
1 minute, 42 seconds on the game clock. Kitna throws to center field. It will be 4th down.
That was a beautiful example of how to run an effective defense. Stop them on 1st and 2nd down, put them into 3rd and long, and then stop them again.
This will stretch his range, a 57-yard attempt. It's up. And it falls short. The Patriots will send their offense in out near midfield. The Seahawks, with time running out, will need to stop them here if they want a chance. They do have those 2 timeouts remaining with which they can stop the clock. It might fall, dragging defender. Ooh, they make him pay the price for the short yardage. Tackled by Brown.
Second charge timeout.
A gain of maybe a yard on the play. The Seahawks will take a timeout. That's their second. One minute, 27 seconds to go. Ball shoots the gap. He's going to feel that tomorrow for sure, Peter. Tackled by Smith.
That's their 3rd
A gain of 4 on the play. The Seahawks will take a timeout, and this one is their last one. Just 1 minute, 21 seconds remaining. Breaks through. Just got the first. Nice job. Kevin Falk did a great job capitalizing on the opportunity there. That offensive line is throwing some key blocks for him.
You know, Dan, too often linemen are like the rowers on a Viking ship. They don't get much credit, but if they don't do their job, the boat ain't going nowhere.
.47 seconds to go. Bledsoe takes a knee. That will bring up 2nd down. The Patriots, boy, what a close game, but they win 3-0. Thanks for joining us, everybody. It was a pleasure for me, Dan Stevens, along with Peter O'Keefe, to bring you this game. Make sure to tune back in once the season starts for complete coverage of the NFL.